we should grieve over someone because they have passed away. But if you just lose contact with someone where it might be the last time you had a conversation with them, but you just wake up one day and realize, wow, 20 years ago, that was the last time I saw this person. There was never any level of grief or anything necessary for that because you just drifted away organically rather than some type of event.
There's two forms of grief. Again, the perception of loss of something you were seeking, that you were infatuated with and admired, or the gain of something you looked down on, resented, and despised. So the gain of that is grief. If you have a neighbor that you don't like and he comes by and is bothering you, that can be grief. If you have a neighbor that was really close to you and you really admired and they left, then that could be grief. But if all of a sudden the neighbor that you didn't like left, there's relief. And if the person that you really do like comes by, it's relief. So these are ratios of perception, and we're choosing to lock people into a label instead of seeing both sides of people. And the moment we see both sides, we liberate ourselves and have more adaptability and resilience and more capability of just honoring the transformation. I like to think of the world, the master lives in a world of transformation. The masses live in the illusions of gain and loss. My wife gave me an opportunity to apply the principles that I've gotten to learn. And the moment you have a balanced equation, you feel their presence. You don't feel their loss, you feel their presence.
And what about those who say things like sexual abuse or childhood cancer, there is no possible way to find a gift or some type of benefit in that?
They're choosing to stop and buy into the idea that there's no gift in it. That's a belief system. But sometimes it brings family. Cancer brings a lot of families together. And it makes you appreciate people that you've taken for granted sometimes. And it makes you start to focus on what's really priority in your bucket list and what's really priority so you're not doing low priority things and surviving. There's always two sides to an event, and it's just taking the time to look and honor that. If we sit there and get trapped in a label and refuse to look and just stay stuck, then we're creating our own, behavior and creating our own trauma. Trauma is not what happens to us. Trauma is how we interpret what happens to us.